No, I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm not dealing with no negative vibes from this day forward, man. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm straight. You know me, I don't want that energy around me.
Moneybag. Yo was really out here living large with his girl Ari Fletcher looking untouchable before everything flipped upside down when rumors hit that she was moving sneaky with Lil Baby behind his back. This situation didn't pop off overnight either. It slowly crept into the spotlight and caught everybody's attention fast. So let's rewind and break down how this whole messy situation started and how Moneybag actually handled it once the truth started bubbling up. If you've been sleeping, Moneybagg Yo is one of the biggest rappers coming straight out of Memphis, Tennessee, known for his raw street anthems and non-stop chart pressure. On top of that, his high-profile relationship with Ari kept him locked into the blogs. Heavy. Ari Fletcher, born Ariana Fletcher, is a Chicago influencer and entrepreneur who's been running social media for years. She stacked millions of followers and built...
Bro, it's just my opinion. Bro, she is not that fine. Like, hell nah. Like, what? Hey, to each their own. To each their own, but hell no.
her own empire through brands, businesses, and non-stop online motion. Moneybagg and Ari been rocking since 2019, and their relationship was everywhere. He was dropping serious bags on Lamborghinis, Birkin bags, and luxury gifts non-stop. From the outside, they looked like the ultimate power couple. He was cooking hits in the studio. She was leveling up her brand, both flexing success side by side. But behind the glossy Instagram posts and public love, tension was quietly building. The streets had been whispering about Ari and other dudes for a while, but nobody had solid proof until things finally started coming to light. That's when everything finally came crashing down, and it happened in the loudest, most public way possible. What really makes this whole situation wild is how long it was allegedly going on without Moneybagg knowing, or maybe he did know and just brushed it off while handling his own moves on the side. And let's be clear, Ari Fletcher was never just some random Instagram face. She had her own money flowing, her own businesses running, and her own massive following locked in. She was building her brand independently, so she wasn't relying on Moneybagg for every dollar or opportunity. That kind of independence probably made it way easier for her to move freely without stressing consequences. When you're already established, you don't feel boxed in, and that's where things started slipping out of control. To really understand how this mess started, you gotta rewind to when the rumors first started buzzing heavy online. It kicked off with a blogger who goes by Woo Lady, and she dropped some serious claims that shook everything up. According to her, Ari Fletcher and another influencer named Tatiana Chanel were allegedly clashing over Lil Baby. Tatiana Chanel, known as Boston Richie's girlfriend, already had a reputation online due to their rocky relationship, and her name being tied into this made everything way messier. Once those names collided, the situation went from quiet whispers to full-blown chaos fast. The fact that multiple women were allegedly clashing over Lil Baby just shows how tangled and chaotic this whole situation really got. Woo Lady wasn't holding back either. She started laying everything out using coded nicknames, so people had to read between the lines. She referred to Ari Fletcher as lip gloss, Jada as lashes, and Tatiana Chanel as voodoo. And according to her, lip gloss and voodoo were both going hard over Lashes' baby daddy.
Lip gloss and voodoo doll fighting for Lashes. Lip gloss cuss Lashes because she found out voodoo doll is on that dick too.
That alone had people's heads spinning. Woo Lady made it sound like the situation was so loud and obvious that you could spot it from Times Square, like it was happening right in front of everyone's eyes. The way she broke it down, this wasn't some quiet situation being handled behind closed doors. This was bold, in-your-face behavior where too many people already knew what was going on. She even said when they hit Times Square, the signs were clear as day, meaning anybody paying attention could see the mess unfolding.
And it's on, like you could see it in New York, like in Times Square, like it's like 3D, it's like right there. Like everyone can see the bullshit, like it's right there for you, yes. So when we went to Times Square and we seen it, we said no! We said no!
That's when people really started connecting the dots about why Ari and Jada's friendship suddenly fell apart. These two used to be close, posting together nonstop, backing each other's businesses, and showing love publicly.
Hey, didn't Lil Baby sleep with Quavo girl? Lil Baby's he need to be stopped. He a demon.
Once this info started circulating, it became clear that the fallout wasn't random at all. It was tied to everything bubbling behind the scenes. They were everywhere together at one point, commenting under each other's posts, pulling up to events and moving like real friends, not just internet associates. Everything looked solid from the outside, like a genuine bond that wasn't about clout at all. Then all of a sudden, Jada started switching up toward Ari, and nobody could figure out why. Folks online brushed it off at first, thinking maybe Jada was feeling some type of way about Ari's success, especially with Ari getting flooded with luxury gifts and living that high life with Moneybag. But later on, the real reason came to light, and it wasn't jealousy at all. Jada allegedly found out that someone she trusted was involved with her child's father behind her back, and that discovery flipped everything upside down. The moment things really cracked open was when Jada decided she wasn't staying silent anymore. During a TikTok live, someone in the comments straight up asked her about the rumors tied to Ari and Lil Baby. Instead of ducking the question or dancing around it, Jada confirmed it head on. She was casually talking about her skincare journey, mentioning spironolactone and Accutane, when the question popped up. Without hesitation, she said the rumors were true, making it clear this situation had been going on. That one moment changed how everybody looked at the fallout instantly. She straight up said, "That's been a thing, but I don't want to talk about that." Like literally, let's not talk about that.
Them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like literally, let's not talk about that.
And the way she said it was wild because it sounded so calm. Like she was confirming something everybody already knew. There was no emotion behind it, no rant, no dragging anyone. She wasn't trying to spark drama or chase attention. She was just laying out facts, plain and simple, and that calm tone made it hit even harder. That casual confirmation told people everything they needed to know. It showed this wasn't some fresh shock for her at all. She already knew what was going on and had been sitting with it quietly. And then when people in the comments pointed out that she didn't stutter or hesitate, she doubled down and said, "Been," like it was obvious. That one word spoke volumes and changed the whole energy instantly. According to Jada, that single word made it clear this wasn't a recent situation. This wasn't a random moment or a new rumor popping up. This had been going on for a long time, possibly months, maybe even longer. Once that clip started spreading, social media went crazy. People realized this was Lil Baby's child's mother, openly confirming that her child's father had been involved with Moneybagg Yo's girlfriend. And the timeline suddenly made everything way messier. The streets went absolutely wild once this info dropped, because now it wasn't just rumors floating around. It was coming straight from someone who would actually know. That confirmation.
It's like making look. I ain't the, you know what I'm saying. It's just making Moneybagg low look. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, your girl did you. Damn, bro, I don't even know what to say right now. Fuck it.
Changed the whole conversation overnight. Jada speaking up suddenly made a lot of old moments make sense too. Remember when Ari and Jada popped up together on Impact ATL? Viewers instantly picked up on the weird tension between them, and Ari looked confused about why Jada was acting distant. At the time, nobody could explain it. Now it's clear, Jada already knew what was happening behind the scenes. Watching that episode back, the awkward energy jumps off the screen. Ari kept trying to figure out why Jada was cold, but Jada wasn't giving her any answers. Looking at it now, it's easy to see why. Jada was likely sitting there thinking about how someone she trusted was smiling in her face while allegedly dealing with her child's father. That alone explains the silence and the attitude. What really stands out is how long Jada kept this to herself. She didn't blast it online or chase clout. She chose distance instead of drama, trying to handle things with some level of maturity. But once the rumors started spreading publicly, she felt boxed in and had no choice but to confirm what she already knew. And this is where things get extra messy. Ari Fletcher had been with Moneybagg Yo since 2019, which means if Jada's telling the truth, this situation may have been going on for years. That timeline flips the entire story upside down. It makes everything way more complicated. This wasn't even the first time Ari had her name wrapped up in cheating allegations, and that's what really made people side-eye the whole situation. A lot of folks still remember when Cardi B publicly accused Ari of allegedly being involved with Offset while he was still married to Cardi, and that moment shook the internet hard. According to Cardi at the time, Ari was allegedly one of the women Offset was dealing with during their marriage. That situation was loud, messy, and emotional, and it put Ari right in the middle of a very public breakup. Because of that, people started saying this wasn't some random slip-up, but more like a repeated pattern. The talk online was that Ari seemed comfortable getting involved with rappers who were...
She is a repeat offender. She is not to be trusted, fellas. Look, Lil Baby already knew she's not to be trusted. He don't give a fuck. That man don't give no fucks. He fuck your bitch. He fuck everybody. He don't give no fucks. But at this point, Shorty's bag, bro. Like, nobody can... Her rep... I don't give a fuck. What you gonna say? Her reputation for... Unless he take her back, I don't know. Her rep is done. I wouldn't take her back. I wouldn't want to be with her. Fuck that. Deuces. Chris Brown deuces.
Already locked into serious relationships, and that reputation stuck. The Offset situation alone showed how complicated things could get, especially with Cardi finding out about multiple women at once. Ari's name being connected back then made people feel like this type of drama wasn't unfamiliar territory for her. So when news broke about the Moneybagg situation, a lot of people weren't exactly shocked. What really surprised everyone was Ari's reaction once everything went public. Instead of panicking or jumping online to explain herself, she stayed cool and unbothered. No long posts, no emotional rants, no denials. She moved like none of the noise mattered. And that calm response only made the situation feel even louder. Social media was losing its mind waiting for Ari to finally speak up, explain herself, or at least acknowledge what was going on. But instead of addressing anything, she kept posting like it was business as usual. She was still uploading workout clips, promoting her brands, showing off her lifestyle, and moving like the biggest relationship scandal of the year wasn't blowing up all around her. That silence spoke loud, and people definitely noticed. That kind of reaction had folks thinking this wasn't accidental at all. Some started saying this might have been calculated, the way she stayed unbothered and kept it pushing like nothing touched her. One popular theory floating around was that maybe Ari actually wanted this information to come out. Maybe she was tired of being the one embarrassed by Moneybagg's past cheating and decided it was time for him to feel that same heat. And let's keep it real, Moneybagg Yo hasn't exactly had a clean record either. Over the years, he's been exposed multiple times for allegedly cheating on Ari, and those situations didn't disappear quietly. There was even that moment when a woman from his hometown came forward with receipts claiming they were talking while he was still with Ari. She shared screenshots of messages, photos of them together, and proof of him allegedly sending
He deserve it. She ain't to be trusted, but he deserve it.
her money. Once people remembered that history, the situation started looking way more layered and way less one-sided. Then there was another situation that popped up where a woman posted screenshots showing Moneybagg was allegedly stepping out again. The messages had him saying he missed her, talking sweet, and even making plans to link up while he was supposed to be locked in with Ari. Not long after that, another claim hit the internet when a dancer from Atlanta came forward saying she had been involved with Moneybagg for months. She didn't just talk either. She showed photos, videos, and receipts that had people side-eyeing hard. Every time something like this surfaced, the pattern stayed the same. Ari ended up looking embarrassed publicly, while Moneybagg moved like it was nothing serious and let the noise fade out on its own. Whenever he got caught up, Ari would post vague messages online, little quotes about loyalty, strength, and standing by your partner. She never directly addressed the cheating, but the timing made it obvious what she was talking about. Despite fans flooding her comments telling her to leave him, she always defended him. She kept pushing the idea that everything was solid, even while people felt like he was making her look foolish over and over again. That history is why a lot of people feel like this situation didn't come out of nowhere at all.
Whoa.
It was built on years of messy behavior on both sides. The pattern never really changed at all. Moneybagg would get exposed, Ari would be hurt and embarrassed. Then she'd post those vague messages about disrespect and loyalty. A few days later, they'd be right back online showing love like nothing ever happened. Moneybagg would smooth things over with an expensive gift, a luxury trip, or some flashy surprise. And just like that, everything looked normal again. From the outside, it was a never-ending cycle. But there's only so much public embarrassment someone can take before they decide to flip the script. So a lot of people started thinking maybe this situation with Lil Baby wasn't random at all. Some believe it could have been her way of getting payback. Think about it. If your partner keeps cheating publicly and embarrassing you in front of millions, eventually that frustration builds up. And if someone was going to strike back, what would hurt more than getting linked to another major rapper? Especially someone like Lil Baby, who's been dominating the industry for years. Lil Baby isn't just popular. He's one of the biggest names in the game right now. His albums consistently go platinum, his tours sell out fast, and his streaming numbers stay through the roof. That comparison alone added another layer.
Hey, I'm a Lil Baby fan, but his tours ain't selling out. I don't know why he said that. Yeah.
To the drama, and made the situation feel even more personal and explosive. So for Ari to allegedly be linking up with Lil Baby while still with Moneybag, that's like leveling up in every way possible. The streets have been buzzing about Lil Baby's reputation. He's known for going all out when it comes to women. People talk about how he spoils them with cars, expensive trips, and a lifestyle most people only dream about. If Ari was getting treated like that while still riding with Moneybag, that's peak disrespect. It's not just about cheating. It's about being taken care of better by someone else than your actual man. That kind of move would sting any guy, especially someone like Moneybag, who prides himself on showing off his ability to provide for his woman. The timing of all this drama makes it even more interesting. It feels like Ari might have already been ready to end the relationship anyway. Instead of quietly walking away, she let everything play out in the public eye, making it clear who was getting embarrassed this time. Now it looks like Moneybag got outshined in every possible way, and the streets got to witness the ultimate flex from Lil Baby. That kind of energy adds fuel to the drama and keeps everyone talking nonstop. After years of Moneybag publicly embarrassing her with cheating scandals, Ari finally got her payback. When the news hit, the streets were buzzing. Everyone wanted to see how Moneybag would react. Would he blow up social media, deny the whole thing, go after Lil Baby directly, or try to win Ari back? The anticipation was insane because nobody had seen him on the receiving end like this before. But his response might have said more than any words could. Instead of directly addressing the situation, Moneybag posted an Instagram story flexing stacks of cash, $500,000 in what looked like bundles on a bed or table. No caption, no explanation, just pure flexing. He was showing off his wealth, like that somehow made the drama disappear. The bands around each stack made it obvious the money was real, and the message seemed clear. I'm good, I'm unbothered, I'm still winning. But anyone paying attention knew this type of stunt usually says the opposite of what it's trying to show. It's the classic, look at me, but I'm hurt inside energy. Instead of facing the scandal head on, Moneybag chose to let the money speak for him. But the streets were reading between the lines, and everyone could feel the tension under all that cash. When someone gets exposed like that and their first move is to flex stacks of cash, it usually means they're hurt and trying to cover it up. Moneybag was probably feeling embarrassed, disrespected, and played. But showing that publicly in the rap game isn't an option. Vulnerability can cost you your reputation and street credibility fast. Think about it from his point of view. Your girl has allegedly been messing with another rapper for years. Her baby mama just confirmed it to the whole world. And now everyone's looking at you like you didn't even see it coming. That kind of public humiliation would mess with anyone's head, especially someone in the spotlight like Moneybag. Posting the money was his way of sending a message. I'm still solid. I'm still getting paid. I don't need her. But the truth is, anyone who's been through messy relationships knows that when you really don't care, you don't need to prove it to anyone. The fact that he felt compelled to post all that cash shows it hit him harder than he wanted people to see. Behind the stacks and the flex, the streets could sense he was definitely feeling the sting of this scandal. What makes this whole situation even messier is that Moneybag and Lil Baby move in the same circles. Both are heavy hitters in the rap game, likely sharing mutual friends, rolling through the same events, and running in similar circles. This isn't just about a breakup. It's about respect in the streets and in the industry. In hip-hop culture, having another man take your woman is considered one of the ultimate disrespects. It's not just about losing a relationship, it's about looking weak and losing street credibility. Other rappers and industry folks are definitely watching, wondering if Moneybag really didn't know what was going on or if he did and just couldn't handle it. That kind of situation can shift how people see you overnight. For Ari, though, this mess might actually work in her favor. She gets to walk away from a relationship where she was being publicly disrespected, and she does it while having the last laugh. And if the rumors about Lil Baby spoiling her financially are true, she might even be upgrading her lifestyle in the process. The whole thing isn't just relationship drama, it's a full-on street and industry power play. And everyone's watching every move. Ari also comes out looking like someone who don't play. Instead of just being the victim of Moneybag's alleged cheating, she flipped the script and became the one calling the shots. That kind of bold move probably earned her respect from people who were tired of seeing her get played over and over. But for Moneybagg, this is a huge blow. Not only did he allegedly lose his girl, but he lost her to another top rapper. And now, the whole world is watching. That kind of public embarrassment can hit a man's reputation hard and even affect his confidence every time he steps on stage. Fans and peers will remember this drama for a long time. The wild part is, all of this could have been avoided if both of them had just kept it real from the start. If Moneybagg had stayed faithful, maybe Ari wouldn't have felt the need to get revenge. If Ari wasn't happy, she could have just walked away instead of allegedly creeping around. But pride, ego, and the high-stakes world of celebrity relationships got in the way. That's often how these high-profile love stories turn messy. The combination of fame, money, and emotions creates drama that's impossible to ignore. Too much pride, too much money, and too much public pressure trying to make it work, even when it was clearly falling apart. Now both Moneybagg and Ari are dealing with the aftermath of this messy drama, and the whole thing is playing out in front of millions of eyes. Social media went wild. People have been taking sides non-stop, some cheering Ari for getting her revenge, others calling her out for allegedly cheating instead of just leaving. Team Moneybagg says he didn't deserve this level of disrespect, while Team Ari argues he had it coming after all the times he allegedly cheated on her. At the end of the day, this whole situation proves one thing: money and fame don't shield anyone from regular relationship drama. Whether you're flexing $500,000 or just living a normal life, betrayal and heartbreak hit the same way. The only difference is, when you're famous, the world is watching every move in real time. Moneybagg will bounce back though. He's still making hits, still getting money, and there's plenty of women out there. But this scandal is definitely going to stick with him. Every time someone mentions Lil Baby or Ari Fletcher, he's gonna feel that sting all over again. This situation left a mark that nobody in the streets is forgetting anytime soon. As for Ari and Lil Baby, only time will tell if this was just a revenge move or if they're actually trying to build something real. One thing's for sure though, this whole situation proves that in the game of love and relationships, nobody's untouchable no matter how much money you stack or how famous you are. The streets are watching every move, and something tells me this saga isn't over yet. But if you want to stay on top of every twist, every scandal, and every story the streets are buzzing about, you need to join the Rap Uncovered family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Whoa, that was a hell of a motherfucking story. Hey, look. God damn, man. Like, I mean, like I said, it's their motherfucking life that, you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, I feel like some of the story was a little off. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he reported what he knows, you know what I'm saying? But everybody got different sides and different things happen and shit like that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.